Welcome to a new episode of Isla Fishing Tips. I'm Lila Marina, a young angler from a small fishing village along the Philippine coast, and today we'll explore a topic that is sure to excite all you fellow anglers: top 5 most beautiful fishing spots in the Philippines. With over 7,000 islands stretching from north to south, the Philippines is not only famous for its stunning landscapes, but also a paradise for fishing enthusiasts. In this episode, I'll introduce 5 of the best fishing locations, from the white sandy beaches of Luzon, the vibrant coral reefs of Visayas, to the rich bays of Mindanao. Each spot has its own unique charm, from the types of fish you can catch to the techniques that work best, along with tips I've picked up from my journeys. Plus, I'll share a personal story about my first visit to one of these spots, a heartfelt memory that ignited my love for the sea. So get ready, grab your rod, and let's embark on this discovery together. Before diving into the list, I want to share that fishing in the Philippines is more than just a pastime. It is a part of our culture and way of life. From seasoned fishermen in small villages to amateur anglers like me, everyone has their own sea stories. The fishing spots I'm about to highlight are not only breathtaking but also abundant with fish, suitable for both beginners and seasoned pros. Prepare well: life jackets, bait, and an eager spirit, because we're traveling from north to south to explore. Spot number 1. San Juan Beach, La Union, Luzon. First on the list is San Juan Beach in La Union, located in northern Luzon. This spot is renowned for its fine white sand, gentle waves, and swaying coconut trees, a perfect setting for shore fishing. San Juan isn't just a surfer's paradise. It's also a hot spot for small fish like mullet, young mackerel, and sea carp. Early mornings or late afternoons are the golden times to cast, when fish move closer to shore to feed. I recommend a short spinning rod, about 1.82 meters, paired with natural bait like earthworms or live shrimp. A quick tip: stand where the water flows gently, as that's where fish tend to gather. I still remember my first trip to San Juan about 2 years ago. It was a late afternoon, the sky painted red by the setting sun, and I went with my dad, a seasoned fisherman. He taught me to observe the water and pick a spot near a large rock. "Lila, cast here and the fish will come to you," he said. I was so nervous, my hands trembling as I dropped the shrimp bait into the water. Just 10 minutes later, the rod twitched. A small mullet was hooked. I shouted with joy, and Dad laughed, patting my shoulder. That was the first time I felt the magic of fishing in such a beautiful place. Later, my mom turned that fish into a simple kinilaw, a fresh, unforgettable flavor. If you visit San Juan, try fishing during the dry season, from December to May, when the sea is calm and fish are plentiful. Spot number 2, Moalboal Bay, Cebu, Visayas. Next up is Moalboal Bay in Cebu, part of the Visayas region. This spot is famous for its nearshore coral reefs and schools of tropical fish, a scene straight out of a movie. Moalboal isn't just beautiful. It's an ideal fishing ground for targeting bigger fish like snapper, grouper, or even small tuna. You can fish from the shore, or rent a Bangka boat to venture further, where the water reaches 10-15 meters deep. Jigging with live bait like shrimp or squid is a top technique here. I suggest bringing polarized sunglasses to spot fish underwater, helping you choose the perfect spot. My first visit to Moalboal was last summer with a group of friends. We rented a small Bangka and set out early in the morning. The water was so clear I could see fish swimming at the bottom. A local friend taught me jigging. "Lila, drop it deep, then jerk it up gently." I followed, and just 15 minutes later, a 1.5 kilo snapper bit. Pulling it up amid the vibrant coral reefs was an incredible feeling. A tip for Moalboal: fish near the reefs but avoid collisions. Waves can get strong during high tide. The dry season is the best time, and late afternoons are when fish are most active. Spot number 3, Subic Bay, Zambales, Luzon. The third spot is Subic Bay in Zambales, still in Luzon. This bay is one of the deepest and richest fishing areas in northern Philippines, with clear waters and surrounding small islands, perfect for Bangka fishing. You might catch mackerel, snapper, or even large tuna if you go 1-2 nautical miles offshore. Trolling with live bait like small fish or bright lures works well here. I recommend heading out in the early morning, when the water is calm and fish swim near the surface. I have a memorable experience from Subic about a year ago. I went with my dad and some local fishermen on a small Bangka, bringing trolling rods and live tamban bait. Dad taught me to drag the bait slowly. Lila, keep the line taut and wait. Big fish will come. After 20 minutes, the rod jolted. A 3-kilo mackerel was on. We pulled it up together, and the victory felt indescribable. We grilled it right on the boat. The ocean flavor mixed with the cool breeze was divine. A tip for Subic. Bring a GPS, as the many islands can be disorienting. And always check the weather to avoid rough waves. Spot number 4. El Nido Coast. Palawan. Next is the El Nido Coast in Palawan, one of the world's most beautiful spots, with its majestic limestone cliffs and crystal-clear waters. El Nido isn't just a tourist haven, it's also a fantastic fishing location, ideal for shore or Bangka fishing. You can catch pink snapper, sweetlips, and grouper near the shore, or venture out for tuna and snapper. Freelining with live shrimp or fresh squid works great, especially during late afternoons when fish gather near coral reefs. My first trip to El Nido was 2 springs ago with my family. We chose a small beach near a fishing village, where the water was so clear you could see the bottom. I used a spinning rod with live shrimp, casting near a big rock. Just 5 minutes later, a small pink snapper bit. I reeled it in, and my family clapped in delight. My mom fried it crispy. The crunchy texture with Philippine fish sauce was delicious. A tip for El Nido: watch the tides. Incoming tides bring fish closer. Bring a wide-brimmed hat and sunscreen as the sun here is intense. Spot number 5. Davao Bay, Mindanao. Finally, Davao Bay in Mindanao, my homeland. This vast bay with deep waters is rich with big fish like tuna, mackerel, and marlin. It's a prime spot for Bangka fishing using trolling or jigging techniques. Head out 2-3 nautical miles, where depths exceed 20 meters, and use live bait like small fish or fresh squid. Late afternoons are the best time, when fish move near the surface to feed. I have a deep memory from Davao, near my village. At 16, my dad took me offshore on our family Bangka. We brought jigging rods and fresh squid bait. Out on the bay, Dad taught me to drop deep. Lila, jerk the rod rhythmically. Fish will bite. After 25 minutes, the rod shook. A small tuna was hooked. With Dad's help, I pulled it up and we laughed together. We cooked it with local spices on the boat. A perfect meal. A tip for Davao: bring an ice chest to keep fish fresh, and ask local fishermen for hot spots. They know best. General tips for these spots. To succeed at these 5 locations, I have some general tips. First, check the weather and tides. The dry season, December to May, is best, and incoming tides often bring fish closer. Second, bring a variety of bait like shrimp, squid, and small fish, as each spot has different species. Third, use the right technique: spinning for shore, trolling, or jigging offshore. Finally, respect nature. Release small fish to protect the marine ecosystem. Fishing in the Philippines is more than a hobby. It's a way to connect with culture and family. Every trip to San Juan, Moalboal, Subic, El Nido, or Davao has left me with unforgettable memories. I hope this episode inspires you to explore these stunning fishing spots. Don't forget to follow Isla Fishing Tips for more tips from me, Lila Marina. Wishing you bountiful catches and safety at sea. Thank you, and see you soon.